Hello, my friends. All right. So last week we learned that the seasons change from summer into autumn, or another word for autumn is fall because the leaves fall off the trees. So this week we are going to learn about what's going to happen with the weather. The weather is going to go from being super, super hot where you can play in the water and you can go out swimming to weather that's not so hot. So during the day, the weather stays pretty warm. But in the morning and in the evening, it starts to get chilly. By the end of the season, you'll have to start wearing a little sweater or a light jacket when you go outside. So we're going to talk about wind and we'll talk about some rain because both of those things happen during the autumn season. So let's go ahead and get started with our book called Fall Weather. How perfect, huh? Whoosh! Wind blows colorful leaves across the yard. Fall weather is here. We grab our jackets, we go outside to rake, we jump onto the leaf piles, and the leaves fly away. So last week we learned all about the cool colors that leaves turn, right? Today our class celebrates the first day of fall. Every year, fall begins on September 22nd or 23rd. And we learned that this last week. It was on September 22nd. People call this day the fall equinox. On the equinox, day and night are the same length. Day lasts about 12 hours and night lasts about 12 hours too. Remember, we talked about that. We talked about how the sun will be out less and less every day. During fall, each day is a little shorter than the day before. Every morning, the sun rises a little later. So remember, it's going to be dark later in the morning, and then at night, it's going to start becoming night a little earlier than what we're used to. Every night, the sun sets earlier. Less daylight brings cooler weather. And you know something cool is the people who live on the other side of the world, they actually are in spring right now and they'll go into summer. We are in fall or autumn and we will go into winter. So if you live or if you go vacation on the other side of the world, the temperature and the seasons are different over there. Pretty cool, huh? Throughout fall, we feel the weather change from warm to cold. Our part of the plant gets the most sunlight during summer. It gets the least sunlight during winter. Fall weather feels cooler than summer weather. Fall weather feels warmer than winter weather. And we learned that too. The 4 seasons. Fall weather changes from day to day. We need to check the weather each morning to decide what we're supposed to wear. Yes, because if it's warm outside, we don't have to wear jackets. But if it's windy, you're going to want a light jacket. And if it's raining, you'll need a raincoat or an umbrella, maybe some rain boots, right? So always check the weather before you go outside or before you leave. In September, we wear light jackets. In October, we may put on our hats. By November, we need warm coats and gloves or mittens. Our class is making a weather chart this fall. Every day, we look at the rain gauge. A rain gauge tells us how much rain has fell. Every day, we look at the thermometer and we write down the temperature. So a rain gauge is a cup that when it rains, the water will go inside and it'll measure. There's numbers that tell us how much rain it has rained that season. A thermometer tells us what degree it is outside. That's pretty cool. If you guys were in the classroom, we would be doing this. So hopefully you guys could do it at home. Some days we write down warm temperatures. Some days we write down cool temperatures. As the weeks pass, we make an observation. The temperature is going down. It gets colder when we get into winter. So the Weather is warm right now, but it goes colder and then it goes cold by the time we're in winter. We compare our charts with charts from classes all around the world. One class has warm weather, another class has more rain. My class has snow in the fall. Fall weather is different from place to place. So that's what I was saying is we're in autumn, but on the other side of the world, like in Australia, they're in spring right now. Fall is nearly over now. We wear heavy coats to stay warm outside. We see frost on the grass some mornings. Soon snowflakes fly through the air. Winter is almost here. So in December, it will be winter time. All right, and then that's it. This tells you how to make a rain gauge. All right, my friends, I hope you learned a lot about the weather that will be during the autumn season. All right, have a good day. Bye.